alien hedgehogs run too fast. The bombs all hit. There is still time to look at the watch and wait a few seconds. On a beautiful island, there lives a cute blue hedgehog Sonic. He has the ability to run at supersonic speed. It takes only 2 seconds to run the whole island. Ms. Owl is his guardian because of her special ability. All the other animals on the island want to get this ability. Once the two were attacked, the lady escaped with Sonic unexpectedly. He was still wounded. She had no choice but to open the ring portal, send him to the earth, also left him a bag of portal rings. Then she stayed behind to cover Sonic's escape. Tom, a boy, is a cop in a small town with nothing better to do. Sonic teased him twice when he was passing by, and in the bushes he picked up a feather that Sonic dropped. Sonic has a small base of his own in the woods, as in exotic species, so he didn't make any friends. He had to play multiple roles, entertaining himself and himself. If he is discovered on Earth, then he had to go to the uninhabited mushroom planet. To pass the time, he secretly watched Tom on duty during the day. At night, he hid outside the window and watched TV. One day when Sonic was wandering, he saw someone playing a baseball game at the stadium. He also wanted to play with someone, but he was afraid of revealing his whereabouts, so he had to wait until everyone had dispersed before he dared to play a game at the stadium. I thought I could be happy, but it turned out that he was still lonely and isolated. Then he couldn't help but vent around the court. What I didn't expect was, because of his superpower, but he made the whole town, and even the Pacific Rim, lost power. The government sent a highly skilled doctor to investigate the matter. The doctor led his own team of machines, searching the forest. As expected, his ability was outstanding. Sonic's footprints were found right away. Sonic saw that the enemy was right outside the door, so he had to pack his things and leave the place, hiding in Tom's garage. The reason why he refused to use the ring, because he didn't want to leave Earth. Tom heard the commotion and came to the garage. He saw a strange species of talking hedgehog. It was an awkward situation for a while. He was shot and tranquilized during the surveillance. Sonic's ring falls out of his hand. The teleportation door opened, but people did not leave. Instead, the bag of magical rings fell on the roof of a building in San Francisco. Sonic woke up because he had a crush on Tom, so he begs him to help him. Meanwhile, the doctor followed the clues to Tom's house and found the feather in the room, threatened Tom to hand over Sonic, otherwise the consequences would be borne. For Tom's safety, Sonic had to show himself. The doctor was frightened by the sudden appearance of him and screamed. Tom took the opportunity to knock him out, take Sonic on a journey to escape, because the ring was lost because of himself, so he accompanied him to San Francisco. Along the way, Sonic's mouth never stopped talking. While at a roadside supply stop, he dressed up as a cowboy to have fun in a bar. He wrote a long list of things he wanted to achieve before he would leave. He provoked the bar brawler with his restlessness, which led to a series of group fights. And after this fight, Tom and Sonic's relationship took a quantum leap forward. The road trip continued the next day. The doctor was catching up with the unmanned car, but the two worked together seamlessly. Even when Sonic was blown up and passed out at the end, it didn't affect the outcome. Sonic was injured. Tom did not know what to do. He had to take him to his veterinarian girlfriend's house for treatment. But this is an alien species. The girlfriend is not sure about it, but the smell of salt, and it became alive and well. In the meantime, the doctor used the scissors feather as a source of energy to upgrade his equipment. The two of them took Sonic to San Francisco, helped him find the bag of rings. But just as Sonic threw the ring to leave the planet, the doctor surrounded them with his drones, aiming his guns at them. Sonic is not afraid, confidently pushed Tom and the two of them down the stairs first. Countless bombs flew towards him. Then it was time for his show. The speed of the bombs was still too slow for him. He was still pretending to look at his watch, waiting for the bombs. His incredible speed allowed him to easily change the direction of the bombs, letting them kill each other. The doctor with equipment is not to be underestimated. One shot blows Sonic away. Fast descending, he sees them still falling, throwing the ring over to get them to safety. Then it was time for the doctor and Sonic to face off. Originally, no one in this world could keep up with his speed, but the doctor used his energy, so now the speed is the same. The two of them played a game of catching up with each other. 1 minute they were in front of the Eiffel Tower. The next second, they were at the Great Wall, and then the pyramids. Sonic quickly climbed up the pyramid to open the portal. Unfortunately, it still failed. Through the portal back to the town, Tom happened to be here too, so he picked up the ring at his feet, sneaks up behind the doctor. He went up and punched him, but he was no match for the doctor. Sonic took a moment. With a glowing hedgehog head, he stood up. After replenishing his energy, he beat the doctor very badly. Tom threw out the ring in his hand, opening the portal to the mushroom planet. Then Sonic rolled into a basketball, and then Sonic rolled into a basketball and slammed the doctor into the portal. It's all over. See you next time.